What's happening, YouTube? Cowboy here, bringing you 5 quick tips to help ensure success in Watch Dogs. So if you've ever played any of Ubisoft's previous titles, you know that one of the big things they have in all their games is called the Uplay. Now with the Uplay system, there's rewards you can get for having points that you gather either in the game or in previous games, and the same applies here in Watch Dogs. So as you can see, we have a gameplay theme, online contract cash boost, a gold D50, and a Hauppauge Stealth Edition. So you can grab these right at the beginning of the game if you already have points from previous games, and I'd highly recommend doing it. There's really no reason not to. As you can see with the gold D50, it's a 4-star pistol, quite powerful, roughly 1 shot to the head, 2 shots to the body to kill. Really fast fire rate. So no reason not to grab it. And then of course, with the Hauppauge, we can go to Cars on Demand, go down to Performance, and here we go, all black tinted windows, max top speed, max acceleration. Sexy car we can grab right at the start. So, moving on to tip number 2. A big thing in Watch Dogs is going to be dealing with the police. Whether you're escaping from them because, you shot a civilian or you pissed them off, or maybe you just hit a cop. Police chases are constantly going to happen in the game, and it's something you're going to have to deal with. And the game does give you a number of ways to dispatch police, whether it's going to be through lowering bridges or pulling up spike strips, but there is one way that is superior to all other ways. So we're just gonna shoot a couple to piss them off even more. There we go. Alright, that should be good. And we'll hop into our Stealth Edition, get him to chase us real fast here. Okay, never mind. That way is really blocked up, so we're gonna go this way. But yeah, like I was saying, there's a lot of ways you can escape police. Personally, my favorite is probably activating the bridges. But above everything else, you can craft something called the blackout. And when you do the blackout, it basically shuts down the whole city power grid for, I think it's roughly 20-30 seconds. And a blackout, which you can see right here, guaranteed will get you away from the police every single time. So even though we're like, mid-afternoon right now and it's not dark out, so you'd think a blackout wouldn't be as effective, you can see right after using it, all we do is turn down a road, zip down, and the police have completely lost sight of it at this point. So, even being an absolutely horrible driver like me that, ends up hitting everything in sight and crashing all over the place, a blackout is still effective enough to guarantee your escape from any police chase. So tip number 3 involves something in the progression wheel. If you look here under minigames, you'll see there's an XP bonus available for completing up to level 3 in the shell game. So if you're unfamiliar with what the shell game is, it's basically the game that involves the ball under a cup and the guy's going to shuffle the cups around. You can see the icon here on the mini-map, just to give you a better representation because we're right next to that one, so it's a little crowded. You can see it right here, and the icon kind of resembles the shape of a cup with a little dot in the middle of it. But the shell game, pretty simple game to keep along with, and I will admit that despite that, by the time you get up to level 3, the guy moves pretty damn quick.
No daydreaming or you lose it.
An important thing to know about this is that if you have focus unlocked, you can press the right trigger in while he's moving the cups to basically slow it on down and make sure you catch his movements. Now you're obviously not going to need this at level 1, but when you get up to level 3, the guy will start, tossing the ball between cups while he's moving them, trying to make it a little bit trickier. So knowing that you can have focus is going to help you get through this, and it's important that you do, because the earlier you get the XP boost, the better. You get an XP boost right at the start of the game. By the time that you get up to like Act 3, Act 4, you're going to be maxed out on all your stats, and obviously it's going to make it a more enjoyable experience for you. Moving on to tip number 4, though, let's talk about weapons. So a big thing on Watch Dogs is the number of weapons you have available, and perhaps the 2 cream of the crops there are going to be the ACR assault rifle and the GL94 grenade launcher. So the ACR you can get as soon as you have the money for it in the game. It costs about $30,000, but it has very low recoil, very high power, takes roughly 1 to 2 shots to kill people depending on if you hit him in the head or body. You can see right here, we're in a big old shootout with a ton of police, and we're dispatching them pretty much with ease. Even the guy in the helicopter, a couple quick pop shots and we take him out. Fantastic weapon all around. And then following that, like I said, the grenade launcher, another great weapon to have early in the game here. You can see here I'm doing a criminal convoy mission, which involves taking 3 cars out that are full of baddies. Grenade launcher, boom, flawless victory on all of them. So our 5th and final tip comes in the form of some skill wheel advice. Now, while grabbing an early point in focus is going to be important because you're going to use it throughout the game, as soon as you have that, you'll want to make your way up the ATM hack boost path, all the way to the final tier, which is ATM Hack Boost Plus. And this is because once you have ATM Hack Boost Plus, while hacking people, you'll get high-value targets that'll pull in anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000 per hack that you're allowed to draw through the ATM, quickly allowing you to make a ton of money. So, with that being said, that about sums this video up, guys. Hopefully these tips help you in your experience in Watch Dogs, and hopefully you enjoyed watching. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the streets of Chicago.